You want to be creating a vehicle or a machine right now, every day, working towards that, so that you come up with something that gives you recurring payouts over time. The most difficult thing about starting to, wrap your mind around the idea of having a machine or a vehicle that creates payout for you is starting, right? Because you don't have any momentum when you start. You're kind of behind and you have to put in more work than you want to. And the payout right now seems like it's really not worth it, right? Because you're not getting a lot of return on your investment right now, and you're having to do something you haven't probably done before, or at least to the extent that you have. But let me give you good news and also a warning. You really have to fight that. And the reason for that is because time is on your side. The best time to start was a few years ago, or many years ago, right? But you're living in the here and now. So the best time to start is today. The best thing that I can think of, right, is starting to invest. Because over time, your investments are just going to gain more and more value, and then they're going to compound faster and faster and to a greater amount. And, you should really have the mindset, right, that when you get old, you don't want to have to worry about if that vehicle is giving you enough output. You want to have input enough over time when you were younger that the output gives you more than you could have ever wanted or needed, and you have a surplus. The great news is that surplus is going to stay in that machine, and it's going to continue to churn out more and more over time. So you're going to not be able to help but see more success. And your older self is also going to thank your current self, or your younger self if you started a while ago, with creating this machine, even though it's tough. Now, the warning that I have for you is pretty much on the other side of the coin. If you don't start and you just keep putting it off, your future self, long in the future, is going to look back and regret not having started the vehicle. And it's not just for investments. It's for working out. Like if you get fit, and you do it over years. Let's say you start when you're young and then you achieve a lot of fitness when you're in your middle-aged years or even older age. It's going to take a lot less effort to maintain what you had built over years. The machine, you had consistently needed to work on your craft, but now you've created a machine for you where you're pretty fit and you don't have to do as much as someone who's just starting out to maintain a great figure or a great physique. The same thing with relationships, right? The whole saying that your network is your net worth. The friendships and the connections you're making now in the future can give you like tremendous payout, right? Whether that be a job, an investment opportunity, a business opportunity, or just companionship. You see, the things we're doing today, we might struggle to see the impact that they have in the future. But if we just take little steps, and that's the key, is you don't have to make these big leaps. You don't have to take $1,000. You don't have to take $100. You could take $10 a day. You can take a few dollars a day. And each day or each week, if you are putting some of that into a value generating asset, if you go decades into the future, I promise you, your older self is going to be so appreciative and so thankful. Also think about it like this too. You shouldn't, when you get older, have to worry about these kinds of things. These things should have been taken care, or it would be great if they were taken care of in the background over all the years and you started the machine early on. Because let's face it, when you get older, the last thing you want to worry about is if you're going to have enough to buy your next meal, right? That's a dramatic example, but seriously, you should be worrying about staying active, keeping fit, keeping your social circle open, and other things that older people really should worry about. Because the whole point over time is to have done the work so that you can enjoy and thrive in your older years. They call it the twilight years for a reason. So if you're watching this and you're young, congratulations. If you go and act and start doing things and creating machines, creating processes that are going to give you output in your financial life, your personal life, physical fitness, interpersonal life, with your career, you are going to thank yourself so much in the future. If you're watching this and you're older, it's never too late. Start now, because your future self will thank you. So that's all I've got for you for today. Please comment in the comment section below if you have future video topics or suggestions. Like this video if it brought you value. And if you want to be part of the family, subscribe for future videos. All right. Thanks again. Bye.